And Arizona voters have certainly spoken. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump easily winning Arizona's presidential preference election today.
News 4 Tucson's political specialist Eric Fink leads off our team coverage from the Maricopa County Elections Department in Phoenix with more on those totals tonight. Eric.
Monica, Sean, good evening to you both. Election workers here in Maricopa County counting votes right behind me. And Arizona is going to be so pivotal, such a pivotal battleground state. Our 11 electoral votes could decide the presidency this fall. Tonight, President Biden watched results here in Phoenix as he readies to campaign in the Valley tomorrow morning. While former President Trump, he wants to take Arizona this fall, a state he narrowly lost to Biden in 2020. All eyes will be on our swing state in the months ahead. Arizona was once solidly Republican on the electoral map. President Joe Biden won Arizona by a razor-thin margin, around 10,500 votes nearly 4 years ago. Just after 8 p.m. Tuesday, a big batch of the early vote dropped, upwards of 70% of the total vote in Maricopa County in the 2024 presidential preference election. A small number of Democrats chose to mark their ballots for Marianne Williamson in a protest vote against Biden. They disapprove of how the president's handled the war in Gaza. Turnout statewide was nearly 35%. And Maricopa County Supervisor Bill Gates had this message for voters who are trying to sow doubt in the election process. He says the counting is accurate, fair, and bipartisan.
This is the world's greatest democracy, and this is democracy in action here today. These elections aren't run by faceless bureaucrats. They're run by your neighbors. They're run by your aunt and your grandmother and your grandfather, and we're really grateful for the whole team that comes together to make an election like this work. There are Republicans and Democrats that are observing this entire process throughout, from the vote centers to the tabulation center here.
And President Biden campaigns here in Arizona in Chandler tomorrow morning. News 4 Tucson will have a crew at the rally. We'll bring you live coverage starting on Tucson Today, beginning at 4:30. Former President Trump, he has yet to campaign here in Arizona this cycle. We're live in Phoenix tonight. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.
All right, Eric.